Hello guys, welcome. New live stream. As you can see here, Bitcoin, we have a very nice rally actually from $90,000 to $107,000 as expected. Let me show you here in for our chart. Of course, following my seasonal trading, remember in the previous live stream I said to you, this area, right, is to sell, of course, in the 4-hour chart, and after that I'm expecting a pullback, right? That actually is happening. I was in short position in short term. I opened a short position around $106,000, 600 around here, and after that I closed my position exactly at $103,000, 700 around this area. Why this area? Well, it's because this area is potentially an area of support in short term. Now let me show you something. I am bullish, yes. Still looking for a continuation to maybe 110, 109, yes. Why? Because this is the signal I was talking about a few days ago. Bitcoin actually is forming a bullish divergence here, right? As long as potentially we have this bullish divergence and with ADX negative here, we can expect Bitcoin just keep bouncing here slowly all the way to $110,000. Now there is a catch here. There is no volume to support this move. So usually when I see this kind of setups, of course Bitcoin is just pumping or any asset is pumping very slowly. And here, of course, this is gonna be the target. And here I will take profits, or at least I will just protect my entry. It depends, right? If you want to take profits here because maybe you're in one-day chart, or you're in weekly chart, you have to protect your entry and wait until January next year. It's up to you. In my case, I have two positions. One swing position at 100K 400 around here. This is my long-term position. My swing position looking for a potential buy signal in weekly chart. And of course, I am trading in my small account with 4-hour chart and potential one-day chart if I see this buy. Now, what is my plan? My plan is very simple. In the next buy signal in 4-hour chart, I will open another long position looking for another test to 107 and potentially here continuation to 109, $10,000. Okay. Now, if I am correct with this technical analysis, of course, eventually Bitcoin this month is gonna trigger buy signal in weekly chart. Okay, this weekly chart buy signal here is gonna be around maybe potentially here by the end of the month, and it could trigger Bitcoin at maybe $120,000 around here. But don't get me wrong, of course I will be more than happy to keep my long position open, and of course if we see Bitcoin pumping, very good, right? It's very good, but I will not hold Bitcoin. I will just take my profits and say goodbye. Why? Because there is no volume. So if we see this move, there is a very high chance it could be a bull trap. Yeah, the last rally of the year, looking for continuation. Even why not a new ATA? Potentially yes, but the potential sell signal here is going to be something like this, right? Even smaller here, and this one is going to be the last move potentially of Bitcoin of 2025, and here it could be the last move and also the best moment to enter in a short position again, looking for the bear market actually is coming in 2026. I think I have a very strong reasons. I have very strong reasons to start thinking Bitcoin actually is printing signals for 2026, where we will see a very strong bear market, because Bitcoin, it didn't have any correction since 2022, and now it's above 670%. Of course, you're thinking Bitcoin right now is cheap. Well, maybe, I don't know, you are new. Maybe you are new in the markets, right? But no, I will never buy something like actually it's already pumped 600%. I will start looking for major crash, major correction in the monthly, looking for at least 60-70%. So 60-70% is around 40K right now. But of course, it's gonna take some time, around 1.5 years. So I'm talking about 2026, maybe the beginning of 2027. So that's why I am very patient. And of course, the trigger is very simple. The ADX here, the ADX, when you see the ADX slope is getting negative, well, that is going to be the signal to actually start looking for a major pullback in the monthly chart. So right now in weekly chart, I am bullish, still bullish because the trend is my friend until the end, okay? But I have to be realistic. This time the volume is not our friend. So if we see a bounce, like actually I'm looking for a bounce, a major bounce here for Bitcoin again, right? Potentially, this move, it could be a fake out, okay? That doesn't mean actually, as I said before, I am in long position right now. I am in long position actually at 100K looking for this bounce. Now, I protected my entry. Risk management is extremely important. So if Bitcoin actually crash from here like this, I don't care. Why? Because I protected my entry, and the only thing I have to do is just paying the fees. I mean, I will pay the fees, but actually I had to pay zero because my stop is above my entry enough to actually pay the fees. So I'm okay with that. So now let's talk about something else. Let me show you here the contrarian indicator of Bitcoin, the USDT, okay? The USDT. The USDT actually is a contrarian indicator because think about it, all the markets, crypto exchanges in the world, they use USDT, right, to trade. The idea is very simple. When this chart is bullish, that means people are cashing out. Institutions, companies, they are cashing out. They are not buying Bitcoin. They are not buying crypto. They are actually moving. They're taking profits potentially, and they want, because they are expecting maybe a potential crash or something like that. And when this chart is actually bearish, is because Bitcoin is actually super bullish. Why? Because they are buying crypto. They are buying Bitcoin, right? So let me show you something very interesting here. I said to you in this live stream, I said like maybe a couple months ago, I said, hey, we have a buy signal here, ADX negative in August, right? It was actually a long time, August, September, yeah, 3 months. And after that, I said, hey, I'm expecting another test to the MI55. And as you can see here, actually is good, right? Bitcoin was around here 2020. The price was 120 something, 125,000, not 124,000, something like that in August. And with this move, right, with low volatility, I say, hey, careful here because this could be a breakout. And as you can see here, I have to say something. That's why I'm defensive with Bitcoin. I protected my entry in weekly chart. Risk management, remember. Risk management is the most important thing. You want to learn something about trading, you have to learn about risk management. Even before of any system, you need to learn risk management. That is the most important skill about trading, okay? Also investing as well. So let me show you something. Watch this. OBB is making new highs. You see, the volume is making new highs. That's why I love volume, because this is telling me, well, hey, the volume is actually increasing, but the price is not actually moving, not yet. So ADX is positive here, right? There is a very strong possibility, very strong. We could see a breakout here, a breakout like this, okay? If we see this breakout, of course, Bitcoin will crash below 100K, okay? So that's why I am defensive. I am not bearish right now with Bitcoin. I am bullish, but of course, risk management is very important. That's why I protected my entry, okay? So here it's telling me there is a potential breakout happening right now. So if we see that, Bitcoin will lose 100K support. Now, this chart is not very important. The most concerning chart is this one. Let me show you the monthly. Watch this. Wonderful, wonderful volume. You see, this volume is extremely concerning for me. Very concerning. Look at this. This is the high of 2023, the high of 2024, and the high of 2025, right? higher lows, higher lows. And suddenly we have this breakout in September when Bitcoin actually was at 120 something, right? And now this breakout even is, the WB is bigger than even the previous high of 2023. Even is higher than the beginning of the bull market. So this is very simple. This is telling you, like market makers, institutions, people with a lot of money, right? In Japanese, okane, they are actually cashing out. They are cashing out. And now, the second thing is very concerning for me is volatility is super contracted here. Super contracted here. Yeah. This thing is up. This is about to explode. This chart is about to explode, potentially next year, 2026. And also we have the ADX negative getting positive here. So this is telling me we will see a breakout potentially in December or maybe January. Something like we saw in 2017 when Bitcoin was at 20K and crashed all the way down to $6,000 in only one day. So get ready. That's why I'm saying to you, I am very bullish Bitcoin. Yes. I'm strongly believe in the next 5-10 years Bitcoin will hit $1 million. Yes, actually I agree. I am very bullish in the long term, but I use my skills as a trader and investor to enter, to buy and sell, not in the right moment, but kind of, right? Because I've been doing this for more than 12 years right now. So this is telling me we have to be careful. That's all. Now, let me show you something more interesting. If we see the bi-monthly, each candle represents 2 months. We have the first official buy signal in bi-monthly for USDT. What is this telling me? The next 2 years of this chart will be bullish. By definition, the next 2 years of Bitcoin will be terrible. Okay? I am showing you the facts in the chart. Okay? No news. I don't care the news. I don't follow the news. I don't care. Based on probabilities. My systematic trading has around, in weekly chart, has around 75% win rate, and the profit ratio is around almost 2.5. It's actually very good. I spent around 7 years building the system. I'm very happy about it, very proud about my system. Of course, it's not perfect. But I don't follow my emotions. I don't follow my feelings. I follow what my system is telling me to do. That's all. And that is actually very difficult, right? Because we're humans, right? But well, there is another topic. So right now in one day chart, what we can expect, weekly chart is bullish, right? Monthly is bullish, but it's not moving. The price is not moving. So that's why be careful here. We have a better variance right now here. We have a better variance, right? Of course, I'm expecting a pullback. And this pullback is going to be a buy opportunity. Right? Like this, right? So if we apply the same principle here, we go to Bitcoin, right? We go to Bitcoin. So we see this bullish variance, you see? In USDT, we have a better variance, but in Bitcoin, we have a bullish variance. This is actually very interesting how you, let me split the chart here. I'm going to split this chart in two. Here, I'm going to show you Bitcoin here. And in this chart, I'm gonna show you USDT because this is actually a very good example of why they are contrarian indicators. Let me show you here. Yeah. Let me show you here. You have here a higher high, and a higher low here. So this is a better variance, right? This is a better variance. This is a better variance, right? You have a higher low here. And Bitcoin is showing a bullish divergence. You see? A bullish divergence. And here, Bitcoin is showing this bullish divergence. It's very obvious. The only difference is the volume. For Bitcoin, we don't have the same setup here. So that means this move, it could be fake. I mean, this move we will see here it could be fake. Why? Because here we have a trend forming, as you can see here. If we see a pullback, this is going to be a pullback to keep following the trend. So that's why there is a very good probability if we see Bitcoin maybe this month at 109, $110,000, we could see a potential pullback again. So that's why we have to be careful here. I am bullish, yes, definitely. But if we compare now weekly chart, this is the weekly chart for Bitcoin. As you can see here, buy strategy. My system is telling me, hey, if we see a buy signal here, perfect, to the moon, right? But here, if we go to weekly chart and we apply the same principle here, we have the momentum is still to the upside. ADX is very strong, and also the volume. Watch this. Where is the volume? The volume is negative here. You see? That means people, companies, all the market makers, they are selling Bitcoin. And I have the proof here. You see, the volume here is positive. So the volume from here is getting outside from the crypto space and is coming to USDT. It's very simple. You can see it here. It's obvious, right? So that's why we have to be careful here, at least in my opinion. Of course, I am bullish because the trend is my friend until the end, but I know this time the volume is not our friend. Okay. Okay. Now let's continue with more. I'm gonna continue with more here. Okay, now one more thing here. Let's talk about the BSA, the BSA indicator. This BSA is actually based on wake-up system. It's a theory, right? But with volume. I built this to support me reading also the volume. And as you can see here, if we go to the monthly chart, every time when we have red dots, here, not all the time, we have some fake outs, right? For example, here, we have well, actually, this one was fake out, but this one, no. Let me do it again. Let me show you. We have red dots here. This was fake out, but this one actually was real. It was real. This one fake out, and so real, and also here real as well, because we have a pullback here, and also this one. So we have only one fake out. So every time when you see the red dots in the monthly, there is a very good probability to see a major correction. Okay? So that's why we have volume making new lows here. The volume in monthly is breaking the previous low of 2023 in September 2023 is breaking this low, the previous low. It was support, right? It's not. So that's why we have a better surveillance also in the monthly chart here. So that's why I'm saying just careful because 2026, 2027, we will see Bitcoin crashing 60-70%, and you have to be happy because we will have the opportunity to buy very cheap Solana and Ethereum and all of them. So as investor, that is the time when we want to actually save money and get ready for this kind of pullbacks, right? So that's why. One more thing is I got a question like, why always I want Bitcoin to crash? Someone asked me a couple days ago. I don't want Bitcoin to crash. I want to buy cheap. Yeah. There are two types of traders and investors. Not my words, is Alessio. Actually, I agree with him. Alessio Rastani. You can search his YouTube channel. Actually, he's the only trader I know, at least in public. Like, actually, is good. This guy, actually, yeah, he knows what he's doing as well. He's using LOA theory. Yeah, I am not a big fan of LOA theory. I respect that, but well, it works for him. The thing is, like, he classified as a dumb money or a smart money. Dumb money is people who actually buy here. They buy here in the FOMO. They buy here because they are watching the news and they say, oh, Bitcoin will hit $1 million. And here, usually when the climax actually is very, 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 very high, they enter to the market super late. Or when the market is crashing like this and they are reading the news, Bitcoin will go to zero. Oh my God, China, Russia, blah, 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 blah. And they buy that kind of things, right? And they never buy here again because now they are thinking it's going to crash to zero. They never buy here. So they never buy here, but they go all in the top. Yeah. So that they are actually is a dumb money. We need them. Think about it. This is a business. We need that kind of people because if they become smarter, how we can make money? We need them. We need them to keep following social media. We need them to keep watching Instagram and TikTok, dancing like that. Yeah, we need them because we have to take the money from them. That's true. Sorry, it sounds, I know, terrible, but this is a business. If you're here in this live stream, it's because you want to make money, right? Yeah. So we need them. So smart money. Smart money is actually when the market is crashing, right? They know this is a buy opportunity. Why? Because they have data. They can see, okay, let's see. Bitcoin is in uptrend. Every crash is a buy opportunity. Simple. You see? As you can see here, it's an uptrend. So every time it's crashing, you buy, right? Because it's an uptrend. Just follow the trend. Very simple. You don't have to be expert. Yep. But the thing here is like smart money, they don't follow news. They don't follow their feelings. They actually, when they see the market is crashing, they see it as an opportunity. Okay. Of course, we cannot just randomly buy. We have to have at least a system of trading. Very simple. In this case, for Bitcoin, what is working is the monthly. Every time when Bitcoin is testing the red line, this line is a buy opportunity. Buy opportunity, right? The next time when you see Bitcoin around here is a buy opportunity. Around $60,000, $44,000 is going to be the buy opportunity. And I am pretty sure when Bitcoin is here next year, I don't know, zombies, aliens, the 3A Atlas, right, is coming to us, to our planet, right? I don't know, something like that. I don't care the news, but the thing is like that. A narrative here, Bitcoin was a scam in 2018. Bitcoin, I don't know, the rug pull of this, the exchange, I cannot remember, the FX, I think. Yeah, and oh my God, everything was wrong. And here I am pretty sure it's gonna happen something else. Yeah, because always we will have to find the answer or something, but no. Just follow the trend, underneath your friend, and follow the systems. That's all. Yeah, that's why I don't follow news. Okay. Now, let's continue with the stock market. The stock market, and the first one I want to check is gold. Gold actually is very important for me, and extremely, I am very worried, very worried. You don't want to see gold doing this. You don't want to see gold doing this because this is a major warning sign in the economy, not just America, in the world. Everything is actually bad. Yeah? This is actually bad. When countries, institutions, they are buying gold as a reserve, is because they are expecting something terrible, or they are getting ready for something actually terrible, well, very bad. So that's why I have to say this. I know the news, the gold is crashing. No, it's not crashing. Unless it's going to keep pumping for the next 3-4 years. I have to tell you this. The volume is extremely good. Look at this wonderful volume. I don't know which country is buying, but it's buying a lot. Maybe China, I guess. But the thing here, ADX is very strong. Volume is very strong. Let me see here. The 3-month chart is actually wonderful. You see, look at this. Beautiful chart. I love it. This chart is wonderful. Look at this, the volume, the breakout in volume. Someone is buying a lot of gold, and that is not good. That's not good because when you see gold like this, or silver, or any metal, is because they are not interested in the paper money, dollar or any currency, because, well, you know, right? But dollar, yen, any paper, any money like the bank they are giving us is just paper, right? Real value, real estate, gold, maybe Bitcoin, right? But yeah, this is concerning. And now let me show you something. I was watching the news by accident, and they are calling the crash. Some news, they are calling the crash for gold, and I disagree. Actually, I disagree. This is a beautiful uptrend. It's just every pullback is a buy opportunity. As you can see here, we have a buy signal here. This is going to keep maybe pumping around maybe 4,300. If we see a major crash to the MA55, it's because it's going to be lucky. We are going to be very lucky. It's going to be a big buy opportunity, but I don't see any signs or nothing. I don't see anything to say, yeah, gold is about to crash. No, I don't think so. Let's continue with silver, because silver actually is following. Let me show you. Beautiful breakout. Remember here, I said to you in 2023, hey, this is consolidation. This is consolidation, and you will see a breakout. And as you can see here, this is the breakout. Why I say that? Because if we go to the monthly chart, monthly chart, the trend is, my friend, until the end. And my system of trading is telling you this: breakout, pullback, and continuation. You see? It's very simple. Breakout, pullback, and continuation. Yeah? Pullback to keep what? Pumping, right? So this is a textbook setup of my system of trading. So that's why right now this is very bullish. I am very bullish here. Look at the 3-month chart. Beautiful, beautiful. I think we will see a new all-time high. This thing is gonna break the high of the 80s. So that's why in this live stream I want to tell you, saving is not enough, okay? You have to see the context of your country and what is working. In some countries, real estate is working. In Japan, real estate is garbage. No, thank you. But in other countries, real estate is very good, whatever. But we have to diversify. It's not just saving, okay? Because it's not going to be enough. Okay, now let's continue with more. Let me see the comments. Okay, I'm gonna check Solana and NIR later. What is the name of your top left indicator showing no volume? Which one? Let me see. For example, Adobe. Which one? Which indicator? This one is OBB. This one is BSA OBB, and this one is momentum curve. And also this one is ADX. I am using 1, 2, 3 indicators, and of course with moving average MA55. That's my system. Okay. Rivian stock is looking good. Banks are crashing. This time it will be AI bubble. Maybe yeah. Maybe AI, it could be the bubble, maybe not. But for sure, we will know in the following years. Yes. Okay. Now, this one is volume profile. Here, volume profile, I use it for support and resistance. For example, in this case, Bitcoin in 4-hour chart. Let me show you here. We have, for Bitcoin, for example, here. We have volume profile here, and as you can see here, Bitcoin got rejected around this area because the volume profile is here as well. You can use it. There are 3 major areas right now for our chart. The first one is 106, 107. The second one, 110. Yeah, and if you see 110, the ME55 in 1-day chart is exactly here on 110. You see? It's very useful because you will, in the big picture, you get a better idea where to buy and where to sell. Okay, so let's continue. I'm gonna continue with the stock market, okay? The stock market, let me see. If you have any suggestions, let me know. A request, let me know. Okay, AMD is gonna continue pumping. It's doing great in 1-day chart. Amazon, I don't have a strong opinion. The volume is very good actually. Sideways, maybe continuation. Baba is a buy opportunity there. Exactly there. There is where we have actually the opportunity to buy here. Baba, here. Yeah, as long as it's holding this area and you will see a buy signal here, this is gonna be a buy opportunity. Now let's continue with Colgate. Colgate actually is bullish. As you can see, bullish are variance in 1-day chart. But no, Colgate is actually special because it's forming a bullish divergence with ADX. This thing is gonna pump to maybe 87, 90 in maybe in the following weeks. Also, it's testing the strongest support since 2020. So that's why I'm looking for a major bounce. Let's continue with Intel. Intel in 1-day chart is gonna bounce here. It's bullish here. Maybe next week. The trend is your friend. The trend is your friend. Just wait for the pullback. Wait for the pullback and continuation. Okay, now let's continue with this one, right? A strategy. Let's see the monthly. Oh wow, this is very interesting. The strategy is breaking the MA55. We need to wait for the confirmation, huh? It's very interesting. If the candle closed below 220, yeah, it's gonna enter in a bear market, this chart, and it's gonna crash to all the way down to 150. But we have to wait for the close. Let me see. Yeah, 150. You see, the MA55 is here. The MA55 is here. 160, 150 here. Let's talk about Meta. Meta is a buy opportunity for me, at least in my opinion, in weekly chart. Here, this is actually for me a buy opportunity here. Of course, not yet. You have to wait for the buy signal, the consolidation here, and also a buy signal here for me. It's gonna take maybe a couple of weeks. Netflix, obvious buy opportunity here. Obvious, it's like this. Nike, wait for it because another test maybe to 74, 75 maybe. Nvidia. Let me see one day chart. One day chart is looking good. Even, yeah, it's looking good. I don't have a strong opinion. One day chart, just sideways. It looks like more choppy market here. I am not interested here. Oracle, breaking the MA55 potentially, no volume. Let me see the weekly chart. No. Oracle is a buy opportunity, not yet. It's gonna be a buy opportunity when you see 200 to 190. Let's see the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq, nah, I don't want to see these kind of things because always is pumping. As long as America is printing dollars, the money, this thing is gonna keep pumping. Let's continue. Sony, but its variance very good. It's not crashing. Actually, I'm bullish here in the long term. Toyota, sideways. Tesla, get ready for a pullback. Potentially a pullback. It's gonna be a buy opportunity, of course, in the long term. 360 around there. UPS, very nice. Actually, I love this chart. UPS is actually, for me, is a buy opportunity here. ADX negative volume. Yeah, this thing is gonna pump like this. Yeah, in the long term, of course. Remember, in the stock market, the volatility is very low, so you have to wait months to see the results. Now let's continue. Let me see the comments. Okay, PLTR. What is PLTR? Let me see if I already have that. Yeah, here. Palantir, whatever. Okay. In weekly chart, first let's start weekly chart. Wait for the pullback. There is no buy opportunity here. You want to buy, you have to buy. You have to wait when the asset is hitting like around 100 the MA55 here. Okay. One day chart, sideways. There is no signal. There is no entry. You have to wait. There is no entry. I think. Let me see more. Okay. So, okay, Apple is bullish. And this is bullish. Yeah, bullish. Yeah. The market is bullish. The stock market is bullish. Yeah, it's bullish. This is, of course, we will see a crash, a correction potentially, but that correction is gonna be a buy opportunity. Okay. When you see the news, oh, the market is crashing, it's a buy opportunity. Okay. The trend is your friend until the end, as I said before, and I will say many times, look at this. This is worse than Shiba Inus, right? So every pullback you see is a buy. Simple. Keep it simple. Yeah. Okay, guys. Okay, so let's continue with altcoins. I'm gonna continue with altcoins. Let's talk about Solana. Solana in the monthly. Solana, well, actually, it's interesting. ADX negative here, still sell. I am looking for 100. 100. Actually, I will be more than happy if I see 100 again. Let's see in weekly chart. Weekly chart is actually doing something very interesting here. As long as Solana is holding this area 150, it could be a buy signal, right? But we have to wait for the close and maybe this month. Let's talk about the one day chart. One day chart, no thank you. no thank you. Solana, no thank you. And 4-hour chart, no thank you. Ethereum. 4-hour chart is looking much better. The volume is decent. Yeah, looking for a 4-hour chart, maybe another test to 3,600. 1-day chart, we don't have bullish divergence. And because we don't have bullish divergence and the volume is crashing, this thing officially entered in downtrend. Okay, you see a test to MA55, it's a sell signal, and here to the downside. Interesting. Bitcoin looks like it's the only one like it's showing a bullish divergence, and maybe it could be fake. Okay. Okay, guys. I think let's talk about the Zcash. The Zcash, yeah. Let's talk about Zcash. We have a better divergence right now. ADX negative here, looking for a pullback to 260, 300, potentially yes. Let me see weekly chart. Weekly chart is looking like a Shiba Inu. Careful here. Don't buy this thing. No financial advice. You can do whatever you want, but this is a classic pump and dump. Okay, pump and dump. Just be careful here because I know this token, this currency is the first generation of altcoins. Yeah, and it was dead for many years, and suddenly is wow. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe this project is legit. I don't know. Okay, let's talk about near. Okay, let's talk about near. Okay, weekly chart sideways. There is no trend. There is nothing here. You have to wait. There is no entry right now. In 1-day chart, even with the volume, this thing is getting rejected by resistance here. So there is no entry, no short, there is no trend. That's my point. There is no trend. Let me see 4-hour chart. Technically speaking, it's in MA55. Potentially in short term another bounce here, but no more than that. In the monthly, wow, the monthly is different. Yeah. Testing support, potentially buy signal here. The problem with this setup is like I am not very bullish with Bitcoin. I mean, like super bullish. I think we are in the last phase of the bull market. You want to buy here, technically speaking, yes, it makes sense, but you need to get ready for the potential scenario. If Bitcoin crash, this thing is gonna just crash more. Okay, so be careful. Okay, guys, I think that's all for today. Okay. One thing, someone asked me in the comments, hey, what does that mean when the ADX is negative or positive? First of all, you can enter to my website. It's online right now. I have some problems with the domain. Now I fixed everything. You can enter, and also I have materials. You can check the indicators. You can check all the things I have there about my system of trading. If you want to get access, you have two options. First of all, you can create an account with Bluffing, of course using my referral link, and you will get access to the content. And the second way is if you like this content and you like system of trading, you want to learn my system of trading, you can support the channel with Patreon. Yeah, and by doing that, you will support this community. And second, you will get access to all the private channels and plus all the content in the website. Yeah, of course, it's totally optional. You can watch 4 years of live streams I have, and you will learn my system of trading. But I don't know. It's up to you, right? It's up to you. Okay, guys. Okay, yeah, let's talk about the Japanese yen. The yen, okay. The yen. Okay. I don't see any rejection, my friend. This thing is bullish. Maybe you are talking about this. It's not rejection. This is accumulation. Why? Because this is getting ready for a breakout. Even look at this. Even with the sell signal, the volume is making a higher high. This thing is gonna break out. 155, 160. And the monthly is terrible. I mean, it's terrible. This thing is screaming for a breakout. Breakout. Yeah, like closing above 160, you will see Venezuela. Japan is gonna be like Venezuela, I think. I don't know. I'm sorry for my friends from Venezuela. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, this thing is gonna crash. I think the as you already know, I am living in Japan. I love Japan. Japan is wonderful. It's beautiful. One of the safest countries in the world. The the way of living here is very peaceful. I really like it. But we have the oldest people in the world. The 48 years is the average age in Japan. Um, Also, you will see old people everywhere. You don't have. You will see so many empty houses here. Um, I don't know. This is just my opinion, right? But I think Japanese people, the way how they live is super comfortable, and very comfortable. It's very nice, and that's why I don't know. You see guys here. I don't mean to be rude, but very feminine. You know, using makeup, dressing up like girls, and I don't know, man. Like this country, at least in my opinion, needs guys like actually they want to move forward, right, and keep pushing the country. But no, instead they are just dancing in TikTok. Uh-huh. Correct, Anton. You are correct. Yeah, I love the country, but I am a trader, and I cannot let my feelings to actually uh, to decide for me. So that's what I'm doing right now. Of course, I am living in Japan, but as investor, as a trader, actually, no, thank you. I am not interested in the yen. No, the country is beautiful, but no, the economy sucks here. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow. Okay, see you tomorrow. Please, if you want to learn my seasonal trading, please open the website. You can go to my website and you can see all the content there. Okay, if you want to support the channel, please share this channel. My goal is around it was actually 2,000 subscribers this year, but it's very difficult to get high quality subscribers, because most of the people, they want to, hey, tell me when to buy, tell me when to sell, tell me when is the next 10x altcoin, right? No, this channel is for people that actually they want to learn about trading and investing in a realistic way. It takes time. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.